Hello, hi, good evening. Welcome to a new video. I'm Jacques. This is Mr. Pink Ink, and today we are going to be doing our May TBR. What am I going to read this month? Well, thanks to Readathin for providing the prompts so we can do that. Now, Readathin is hosted by Donna Marie Reads and Manda the Biblio. They will be linked down in the description box below, so do have a look at that. Okay, so now the problem that I have with this, I have books that fit on the prompts and books that don't. So I'm gonna put in the grid there. Okay, as you can see, it's a mix of reading and self-care prompts or whatever. So I'm just going to focus currently on the reading prompts as usual. Pardon me. Okay, so the first prompt is a spring hopeful book. I've got a wind sitting here. It's trapped. It won't. Anyway, read a book that you put on your spring hopefuls from last Readathon, or a book that you wanted to read this spring. Hold on 1 second. Say hi, Chester. Say hello. Say hello. Look there to the camera. Look there. Say hello. Say hello to the camera. Say hello. Say hello. Hi. Say hi. What's in here? Okay, down. Thank you, Don. Go sit there by the heater, Baba. Okay, if you'd noticed the warm glow, it's the heater. It's one of those halogen ones, and it's really bright. But we're trying to raise some dough, and it's, literal winter, so we're warming up the one room, and we're all sitting in here. Still, it's not that warm. So, it's not that hot because we still have 25 layers on. So cool. Anyway, I don't have a spring hopefuls list from last year. I never make one. We are in autumn right now, going on to winter with winter temperatures. So, I don't have a winter list either. So, that one is blank. Then we're going to go on to continue a series. I'm currently listening to The Wheel of Time again on audio. Chester, stop. Stop. Chester wants to play. So now he's got a bone and he's dropping it all the time, which is all that noise that you're hearing, okay? It's making a noise. Sorry about that. So, currently I'm on book 13. I don't know what it's called. It's book 13. And then I will be continuing with book 14. Towers of Memory or something. I don't know what it's called right now. It's right in front of me. Sorry. So that's what we're going to do. Then we have the next prompt is a repeat TBR book. Now, Sunrise on the Reaping has been on my TBR for the 3rd month now because I really want to read it. However, I want to make a read with me video. I want to make a series with TikTok. I wanted to do a buddy read, so I don't have anything in place for that. And then, when you look again, it's month 3. So Sunrise on the Reaping will hopefully get read this month. But I have time until the movie comes out to read this. So, but I'm also dying. Okay. On to the next prompt. We have flowers on the cover. So for that one, we are going to go with The Lure on Their Graves. This by Laura R. Samotin. This is book 2 in the Cursed Crown duology. And this is courtesy of Mirari Press. I will link my review for book 1 down below. Do go check that out. This is a duology, so, as part 2. That also counts for continuing a series. A series is more than one book. That was for flowers on the cover. Then we need to put up a poll pick with 1-line synopses, and then whatever your followers choose, that's the book you're going to read. I don't have that, but that one I could do it with one of these. I might not. Okay. Then we have Body of Water on the cover, meaning a lake or a river or the sea, whatever. I don't have one currently, so we'll keep that one blank. Then they want us to read something with a semi-aquatic creature, meaning something, an animal that can live on, or a creature that can live in water and on land. So you think mermaids, or you can literal animals. I don't have something like that either. Like mermaids, when I say, I mean like the Little Mermaid, because Ariel was in the sea, then she went on land, then she went back to sea. So you know what I mean? So that kind of thing counts, according to their blog post. Okay, so those three are blank right now. We have 3 blank ones. Then we have finished a current read. I've marked Whispering Rooms by Genki Kawamura and Marie Kondo as currently reading, but this is an actual anthology. There's a few short stories in here. See? So I want to do an anthology video. I've been doing video reviews of anthologies as well as reviews. So because I want to explore the themes, I want to see if the themes are tying all the way through, if it's just a random mumbo jumbo put together for well, it's a horror thing, so this is full of horror stories, or if there's one little theme, one main theme throughout of them. So that's kind of what I'm doing. So when I do read this is currently my current read. So I'm stretching that prompt because it's on Goodreads as I am currently reading. Okay? I'm not. It's just there. I don't want to take it off again and put it back on. It's too much work. So when I do read that, that will be this one. That was for finish a current read. Okay? Then they want us to have the next book must have the same spine color as your last read. Well, you know, whatever was going to be my last read and I choose, that one's going to fall on there. My last read, physical read, was The Opposite of Murder. So, I mean, black. Okay. Oh, my last read. Well, I can have orange or blue as well, so it's on the cover. I can go with either of those two currently, so yay. So we will leave that one blank as well. Then we have a one-word title, and we're gonna go with a non-fiction. Can you believe? Unleashed, a vet's memoir of heartache, hairballs and hope by Caitlin Venneker. This is courtesy of Pan Macmillan, South Africa. Thank you very much, Pan Macmillan. This was a surprise book drop. So I don't read nonfiction. I don't enjoy memoirs. I have to literally be drawn in. A, the subject I must want to know about. I must want it, must interest me. 2, the writing in the book needs to not be non-fictional. So this might take a while. I do reserve the right to DNF, okay, because I get bored. Sorry. I do have a doggy, an older one than this one, so we will see how that goes. So that is for my one-word title. Then we have one that wants us to read a book with mental health rep. I don't have any that I know of right now, so we will see what fits in. Plus I have other books outside of this list, so we'll see if I get those what fits. So that's another blank one. And then they want, the last one is a strong female main character, and for that one we are going to go with Godstorm by Solitaire Townsend, and this one is courtesy of Jonathan Ball Publishers and was gifted to me as a blind date with a book. This one and The Opposite of Murder. Review coming soon, by the way. So yeah, so that is what I currently have as my provisional TBR for Readathin. Okay. So now also I've received an ebook. I will insert it here, called Immortal Connections. Is a book one in a new fantasy series epic. It's got ancient Chinese or Asian influences, background stuff in there, which still great. I did apply. I was sent an email. I don't know. I can't find that email. from, I applied somewhere and I can't remember where. By Teo Wong is the author, and it was published by Starlit Publishing. Now I can't find anything on Instagram. I do find the author. I have found the author, but not the publishing. So, having marked it now as one to read on Goodreads, I've noticed that it's 1,137 pages long. Okay, I don't know if I'll get to it. Also, it's the last book that I've received so far, my most recent. So that could wait a while. Okay, if I end up reading it, I might fit into one of those prompts because the cover shows him on a dragon flying. Now, the bottom there could either be the clouds or it could be the sea or a lake. If it's the lake, then yay, we have body of water. If it's the clouds, then we don't have anything. So cool. So then there's that. And then also, what I still have, what am I missing here? So I still have 2 other books. Oopsie, just hold on a second. Something's in the way. Things are going to fall down now. Sorry for my hand. I didn't realize what I'm doing. Okay, oops, everything's falling down now. Okay. One of the first books that I've still got to read, this has been on my shelf for a while now, so I need to get to it. Esther Is Now Following You by Tanya Sweeney. This is courtesy of Penguin Random House. Thank you so much. And I love a thriller. So we need to read that one. And then I got this one at the same time as Whispering Rooms from Pan Macmillan, South Africa. Thank you so much. Holy Boy by Lee Hiju. And yeah, it's also, one of the more recent ones. So it's not this one and this one. It's just that I've been participating in readathons now last month. So I read more books than I counted on. So now I have less books to choose from. So yeah. So these are now all of the books that I still need to read. I have requested The Dogs of Vivo by Sven Axelrad from Pan Macmillan. And they sent me an email asking if I want to do a read-along with it. So I said yes, of course, absolutely, because I did request a book and also content. It's extra content, it's great. So that one plus the ebook is what I still have to read that I have to on my shelf. So this is my Readathin TBR for now, and then these are books extra on my shelves. This one I should get to reading as soon as I can, and this one can wait a little bit. But yeah, that is that. Tell me what you're reading or hope to read this month. Are you participating in a readathon or not? Or what? Let me know down in the comments below. And also, please hit that like button and the subscribe button, because it actually helps this channel a lot more than you realize. So your support means the world to me. I have endless gratitude. I don't know why I can't talk today, but yes, I appreciate all the little support that I get. So please hit the like and hit the subscribe button. And also, if you don't want to miss any new videos from me, hit the subscribe, the little ding dong bell, the notification bell, and then click on all. And then every time I upload a video, YouTube will notify you that I've uploaded a video. So yeah, it is autumn in Cape Town, but it's winter. Temperatures is very, very dreary and wet, cold outside and windy. It's not nice. I have the heater going, and soon I'll be able to shed layers. We've got soup on the stove, yes, with dumplings, which is why the heater's on, because we need to raise the dough. Anyway, wish us luck, and happy reading. Bye from Cape Town.